Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today I've got for you this absolutely beautiful Honda Civic. Now as always, I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with, because it is pretty much fully loaded. Now this particular car comes with the registration number Mike Foxtrot Zulu 9231. It is a Honda Civic i-Dtec EX GT, finished in this absolutely gorgeous brown. It is a hatchback. It has a 2.2-liter diesel engine, and it puts out 147 brake horsepower, so it is quick. It was first registered on the 29th of March 2013, and it has a valid MOT until the 15th of June 2025, so plenty of MOT left on it. It has a road tax of only £35 for the whole year, which is absolutely fantastic. And it has a insurance group of 20E, which is pretty low on the insurance bracket, so it's not going to cost a fortune to insure this thing. In terms of CO2 output, it puts out 115 grams per kilometer. And in terms of fuel economy, you can expect to get around 54 miles per gallon around town and 72 miles per gallon on a motorway run, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's got a combined fuel economy of 64 miles per gallon. Has a top speed of 135 miles per hour, and it has a 0 to 60 time of 8.8 seconds. So, like I said, it's pretty quick. The MOT, like I said, it's advisory free. It's just been serviced as well, and it drives absolutely beautiful. However, it does have two small issues, hence the price of the car. I'll show you what the issues are, but I just want to show you something that I've spotted as well. It's got a little bit of a bump here and there. So, yeah. Nothing major, but once you take a couple of steps back, you can barely notice it. The alloys are in really good condition as well. The tires are in very good condition as well, with plenty of tread on them. And let's just have a look at the passenger side. So as you can see, it is pretty much spotless in here. They've used a very soft leather on the doors, and it's very plushy. So it's basically, it's really nice to rest your elbow here because it's very soft. You get electric windows. You've got this big door bin here, and you've got a place to put a bottle or a glass or a cup or something like that. Seats, full leather, and they are very comfortable, and they are in very good condition as well. And you do get electrically adjustable lumbar support for the passenger as well. And over here you've got your glove box with your owner's manual, and it's a very deep and big glove box. Right, moving over to the rear. Same quality materials have been moved over to the back as well, where most manufacturers, they just limit to the front seats. As you can see, it's very soft, and they are very good materials as well, used throughout the whole cabin. Again, absolutely gorgeous leather seats, and it does have isofix points as well, and you do get these pockets in the back of the front seats, just to store different items like sweets, treats, iPads, stuff like that. Moving over to the rear, so you do have parking sensors on the rear, as well as a reversing camera, so it should be a breeze to park this. The boot is very spacious, especially for the class of the car, because usually with hatchbacks you lose a little bit of boot because of the rear seats, but no, this one absolutely perfect. You get this big subwoofer in the back. The sound system sounds absolutely beautiful. And then in here you get a box with a zipper. That's not the easiest to open with one hand, but you do get a tire inflating air compressor and some more bits that you might need. Right, let's leave that there. And then underneath here, you get more storage, and it is abundant. There's plenty of storage to put pretty much anything down there. You do get a 12-volt socket in the boot as well, which is on the left side over there. And you get the anchoring points for the ISOFIX that I mentioned as well. One cool thing I like about this is you've got this little pull tab here. You bring that up, and you've got a little hook there where you can hold it, and then it stays upright, so you can take all your stuff from the boot if you want. Right, just put that down. And then you've got a couple of handles on each side. You put your hand there and just pull on the boot, and it just closes just like that. Right, over here, got your rear tires, and the alloys, like I said, really good condition. And moving over to back behind the driver, and one thing I didn't show you is the armrest. So you get a foldable armrest with a couple of cup holders for the people in the back as well. And interestingly enough, you don't get that pocket behind the driver's seat, so you only get it behind the passenger seat, which is a bit strange and mean, but it is what it is, I guess. You do get keyless entry, so you press on that, and basically, well, once you pull on it, that's it. So the car is now locked, and then you put your hand just behind the handle and it unlocks. So you press that, it locks, then you can walk away. And to unlock it, some cars require you to push the button to unlock it, but with this one, just put your hand there. So right now it's locked, as you can see. Put your hand there, and it just unlocks straight away. I really like this keyless entry thing. Right, let's have a look at the driver's side. So you've got control for all four windows. That's to lock and unlock the car. That's to lock the mirrors, the rear windows. Sorry, this is your mirror adjustment, and this is your auto folding mirrors. So once the car is started, you can press that, and the mirrors will automatically fold. The driver's seat does get a couple more things. So you have height adjustment as well. You've got the lumbar support, but you also have a button here that adjusts the bolsters, which actually it works. You probably can't see it, but the bolsters are now folding inwards. So right now it's deflating. You can't probably see it, but you can definitely feel it when you sit in there. You can feel that it's squeezing your back just to keep you nice and snug in the seat there. Right, let's have a look at the bonnet. Well, not the bonnet, the engine. Actually, I just wanted to show you over here. So you've got your fuel release cap and your bonnet release cap as well. So if you pull on that, it releases the fuel cap, which is on the left hand side here, and it is diesel, like I said. Right, just open the bonnet as well. So over here you've got a little latch just there, and then you can pop the bonnet open, and that's how it looks like. It's got a brand new battery as well, and I'll tell you in a second why that is. Not that the old battery had any issues, but yeah, I'll get into a few bits once I'm inside the car. Right, that's closed. And jumping inside the car, down here you've got your traction control, your alarm, your headlamp washers, and your parking sensors. And then over here you've got your multi-function steering wheel, because there's plenty of buttons to choose from. Actually, let me just start it up, because hopefully that way that thing is going to pop up as well. So foot on the clutch, press the start button, and the car starts straight away. There's no issues whatsoever in the way it drives or the way it performs or anything like that. But there are a couple of things that I will mention. Don't worry. Right, so this is for your information, which is there, and that way I'm going to show you the mileage as well. As you can see, it's covered 105,258 miles, so not an awful lot of miles, and especially not for a diesel. 105,000 miles is pretty much nothing for a diesel. Over here you've got your sat nav, but I'll get to that in a second. So over here you've got controls for the infotainment unit. That is to circle through your main screen over there. You got your menu button, source, and that's for your volume up and down. This is for your cruise control, so you've got cruise control and speed limiter as well, so you can actually set the speed limit that you can't get past it. So basically, let's say you set the speed limit up to, let's say, 30 miles an hour. It doesn't matter how hard you press the accelerator, it won't go past 30 miles an hour, which is great, especially when you're driving around places where there are cameras and stuff like that. So it does have automatic lights. It does have automatic wipers as well. Like I said, it's pretty much fully loaded. I do love this floating dashboard that they've done. So you've got your speedometer up there. You've got your infotainment screen there. You've got another infotainment screen here, and then you've got your digital display here. Well, not digital, but you've got your main display here. That is your water temperature over there. This is your rev counter, and that is your fuel gauge. Hopefully it's going to focus. Yep. As you can see, there are no warning lights on the dash at all. You've got your parking, your handbrake light there, the fact that the door is open, the fact that I'm not wearing my seatbelt, and the fact that it's eco driving. I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, down here you've also got your Bluetooth connectivity, so that's to answer and reject phone calls, and that's your voice assistant. Moving over to the center console, so you've got the two air vents at the top, and you've got your hazard lights in the middle. As you can see, it does have sat nav. Of course, but the running mates are going to have it. The radio works absolutely fine, and like I said, you've got Bluetooth with it as well, and all the bells and whistles, and it is a premium audio system. Moving down here, you've got your dual zone climate control, so you can have a different temperature for the driver, and so you can have a different temperature for the passenger as well as for the driver. So let's say, all right, let me just start this up. So right now it's set on low on both. So let's say I can set the driver to 20 degrees, and then the passenger, let's say he wants it at 16 degrees, and it will show in there as well. If you press mode, that will select where you want the air to come out from. You've got AC, you've got auto. So auto, basically you can set it to, let's say, 19 degrees, and then the car will keep it at that temperature regardless of how warm or how hot it is outside. It's not going to go past the temperature that you set. That is where you select the fan speed. That's to turn it on and off. Down here you've got sync. So sync is basically it syncs both climates. So then let's say you do that, see, straight away jump to 20, and then when you adjust one, it adjusts both. That's your recirculate, your front window defrost, your rear window defrost, and mirrors as well. Oh yeah, let me show you the mirrors. So like I said, if you press this button here, it automatically folds in the mirrors just like that, and then if you press it again, it puts the mirrors back where they were. Cool. These are your heated seats. You've got high and low setting for the passenger and for the driver, and that's your start-stop system, which is one of the things I will mention shortly. Over here, you've got your 6-speed manual gearbox. It goes through all the gears flawlessly. There's no issues with the gearbox whatsoever. It is a joy to drive. Clutch is exactly what it should be. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then when you go into reverse, you get your reverse camera coming up as well, so that works absolutely fine. Parking sensors work absolutely fine as well. Moving a little bit lower over here, so you got your good old manual handbrake. You've got you got 2 cup holders here, and when you press push, it opens that one. Oh yeah, it is just the one. Sorry. No, there were 2. Yeah, I thought there was just one, but no, there's 2. So you do get a couple of cup holders, and depending on the size of the cups, so you can push those in, and you can have larger cups, or you can have that one. Let's see why that other one is not coming up. Must be a bit stuck. Oh no, there it is. So yeah, when you press that, it should push both of them out, just like that. See, it was probably a bit stuck because it hasn't been used in a while. Let me put this back. Sorry, it goes in both ways, but I'm a bit OCD and I wanted to have the push towards me. So yeah, see, you push it, it opens both of them. You've got your locking wheel nut here, and then in there you've got a 12-volt socket as well. And then over here you've got your armrest, which is quite big and chunky, so it could fit both the driver and the passenger with ease. And then down there you've got a little cubby in here, which I find quite useful, but I don't understand what that is. Oh, is that a sunglass holder? Sure, that is sunglass. Yes. Oh, would you look at that? It is a sunglass holder. I did not know it's there. I didn't even know what it was. I've just seen that logo, and it's a sunglass holder. There you go. You've got a sunglass holder in there as well. So that is cool. Right. You got a big cubby here, and then in here you've got video input. You've got power outlet. So you've got another 12-volt socket in there. And then you've got your USB in there as well. So 3 12-volt sockets in this car, which is fantastic. And yeah, I'm moving up here. So you've got your auto dimming rear view mirror, which basically means that if somebody drives behind you with the high beams on, then this mirror will automatically dim itself, so it won't blind you. And then over here you've got your interior lights, and yeah, they work. And then this closes up the massive panoramic roof, sunroof, whatever you want to call it. And this leads me to the 2 issues. So see, it opens up. So the 2 issues this car has, like I've mentioned, one of them has to do with the start-stop, and it literally just kicked in. I haven't done anything. I haven't pressed it. It literally just kicked in. I was waiting for it to start. So basically what that says is that the start-stop is not active. So it doesn't work, basically. The reason it doesn't work, and I've had this checked, it is because the previous owner must have done a start-stop delete, because it is, honestly, it is very annoying. I absolutely hate start-stop. It's basically, it puts a lot of wear on the engine. You have to, if the engine keeps stopping and starting constantly in traffic, it definitely can't do anything good to it. So yeah, I get this error where it says that the start-stop is not available, and it is a start-stop delete. Basically, they've completely taken it off. The reason you've got this button here is because when you press it, technically, you see it lit up. Technically, that should disengage the start-stop. However, you have to do that every time you start the car, and if you forget, you could be sat at a traffic light and all of a sudden the car just turns itself off. and it's very annoying. So that's what the previous owner must have did, but I didn't know that. So what that lead me to do was to purchase a new alternator, because I thought that that's not giving enough power to engage the start stop. So it's got a brand new alternator. That didn't fix it. I was like, right, okay. That wasn't a cheap job. That was expensive. That was like £700 to have it fitted, to buy it fitted and everything. Then I bought a brand new battery thinking, oh, it must be the original battery, so maybe it's not strong enough to go through the start stop cycle. Bought a brand new battery. That didn't solve it. That didn't solve the issue. Then I thought it was the start-stop sensor, because it's got a sensor on the battery. It's like a module on the battery, which tells it when to start and when to stop. Bought a brand new one of those, fitted it, doesn't do anything. It's the same thing. Then, and after I've spent nearly £1,000, I realized that it actually has nothing to do with anything that I've changed. Everything was perfectly in good working order. It was a start-stop delete. And they said that because they've done that, they've basically they've taken that system completely out of the car. But what happens now is the car doesn't recognize that start-stop anymore, and it just throws that error, which is very easy to get rid of. All you have to do is press this I, and it goes away. That's literally it. And it's that little light in the dash which shows the start stop is off. That is it. That is the issue with the start stop system. There is one more issue, which is probably just as bad, if I can say that. But you got to bear in mind that this car is priced way below the market price because of these two things. So this, not a big issue. Not a big issue at all. If anything, it's actually better because you get the benefits of the tax being so low because of the start stop, but you don't get the start stop, which is great. So yeah, it is what it is. But the other problem, and I find it to be a little bit more annoying, is the pan roof and the fact that it's got a crack in it. Somebody decided to put these lovely little Minion logos in there, stickers and everything, thinking that that's gonna, you're not gonna fix the issue by putting stickers. So yeah, but because it's got these cracks, again, the car is priced way below what it should be. Bear in mind, it does not affect the use at all. It's not leaking at all. There's no issues with the pan roof or anything like that. This is not the model that opens anyway, so it's a solid glass, and it closes from here, like I showed you, just like that, and then it opens just like that. But yeah, because of that crack and because of that error in the dashboard, I will price the car a lot less than what it should be, because it's just, I've had it for probably about a month, and I haven't advertised it because I was hoping that this might sort the issue. It took a long time to get the alternator changed. I've just had to find time to go and get a new battery. I've ordered that battery sensor thingy. That wasn't it. Actually, let me just show you. Let me just pop the bonnet. Yeah, now it's giving me an error that the bonnet is open. Thank you, I know that. I'll show you which sensor it is. And you can see that it is brand new. So it's that piece of, let me see if I can hold the bonnet with my head. Right, so it's that thing here, that's all new. It was just a sensor which reads the start-stop system, and I thought it was that. It wasn't. Battery, like I said, brand new. Doesn't have the date on it, but it's literally brand new. I think this is like the third or fourth time this car was started on this battery. So yeah, let's see if you can see how the pan roof is. There you go. It's got that little crack in there. But yeah, because of that, the car is priced a lot less than what it should be. I am gutted because it is a beautiful car and it drives flawless. I mean, if you think that these are just small niggles, which they are, genuinely they are, and you get this car for the price that it's up for. The reason I'm not saying the price is because I don't know exactly what the price, because what I do is I'm going to look at what the retail price is and probably knock about maybe 500 quid off the asking price. So but yeah, if you're going to get this car, you're going to get yourself a fantastic car that has just I'm not even going to say a couple of issues. I'm just going to say one issue, which is the sunroof, because that, for me personally, is not an issue. It's exactly what it should be, because I absolutely detest start stop. Anyway, let's go. I'm just going to park it up. See if I can find a place where I can park it up. No. Probably should put it next to my Alpha, but no, because that's going to go to my... Actually, I know exactly where I'm going to put it, because I've literally just sold a car, which was a Volkswagen Passat, and I've got exactly the space for it. So I'm just backing up now, but you can see the camera working as well. Everything is working exactly as it should. It is beautiful and it drives like a dream. I do love how that thing changes colors as you're driving. Sorry, hopefully it's gonna change colors depending on how eco you're driving, I guess. Oh yeah, see, it's going to green. That's when you're braking and everything. So yeah, right, and it's gonna go right next to my other Passat and my Vauxhall Zafira. Just in here. Shouldn't have driven it that far anyway, because I only left from there and I drove all the way in there just for me to get it back here. Right, I think that's pretty much it. And I know it's a long video. I wanted to show everything that this car has and does. Like I said, if you can look past the problem with the sunroof and be thankful of that, then get yourself a fantastic car, because that is literally the only two things that are making me sell it way below the market price, because I've had it. So the car's MOT'd on the 15th of June and today it's the 7th of August, and I haven't put it up for sale because I wanted to get these things sorted. Now the sunroof, I didn't get a chance to do it because it would have to go through the insurance, and that's probably going to take months, so I'm not even going to bother with that. And the start stop, like I said, it took me ages until I get that sensor, until I booked it in to get the alternator done. So it's got a brand new alternator, brand new battery, brand new start stop sensor, which pretty much is useless because it's not working anyway. But yeah, it's just been serviced as well. I don't think it's been driven more than a mile since it's been serviced. So, but yeah.
Ukrainian forces have pushed into.
Okay, I don't want to hear about that. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, guys. I hope you appreciate the video. Like I said, I always try to be as honest as I can with these videos and point out all the imperfections that the car has, because I only think it's fair that people know exactly what they're getting themselves into when they're purchasing a car. I don't want people to drive 3 hours just to get here and be disappointed that it has a cracked sunroof, or because, well, it's not a sunroof, it's a pan roof. Stop saying sunroof. because I just don't want people to be disappointed. That's it. And I don't want you to waste I don't know, half a day or even a whole day by driving here to view something that is not as advertised, because God help me, I know a lot of cars advertised like that. Mint condition, perfect, doesn't have any issues. You go there and it's a complete rust bucket, and the engine sounds like you just poured a bag of nails in there, and it's just, this one is beautiful. And that's why I point out these issues. I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, guys. If you are interested, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. And if you want to come and take the car on test drive, please be my guest, because it is gorgeous. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope I will see you soon. Take care.